If you're avoiding giving feedback because you're afraid of hurting someone's feelings, you're not alone. It's an incredibly common issue that leaders face. But real talk, you're not doing your job. Giving feedback is a critical part of being a leader. And in this video, we're going to reveal 3 things that you can do to make sure that you feel a little bit more comfortable when giving constructive feedback. Hi everyone, Dr. Benjamin Ritter, author of the book Becoming Fearless and career coach for professionals, personally worked with over 500 leaders one-on-one to help them craft a career that they can love and develop as leaders. And very often I'm approached with just questions around feedback and how to give it. And there's this aversion to wanting to, say something that can offend someone or hurt a relationship. And leaders care very deeply about their employees, but oftentimes we have to kind of reframe and redefine what leadership actually means. And your role as a leader is to, first off, ensure that you and your organization hit their goals. Second, ensure that your team has what they need to hit their goals. And third, ensure that the environment around your team is oriented towards their growth. That one's, some people buy into that or not. But none of that says make sure that the person likes you. Make sure the person never feels sadness or is, pain or questions their abilities. No, your job as a leader is to help them grow, to create an environment that supports them, that is oriented towards them, towards their career goals, and they need real feedback to be able to do that. Being a leader comes with having hard conversations. And if you can't accept that being a leader requires you to cause some level of discomfort or disengagement in the people around you, then maybe leadership or people management isn't for you. But you're watching this video, so I assume you want to learn how to do it in a way that takes into account the person, but it still delivers that feedback in a way that can create some positive change. And so if you want to give feedback in a way that doesn't hurt someone's feelings, the first thing you need to focus on is just what is the specific action that this person did that you need to provide feedback on. Generally, when we hurt someone's feelings, it's because we use the word you, or we make an assumption about behavior, like the person's late to a meeting, so we call them lazy instead of saying you were late to the meeting. So very much we have to focus on the specific action, not the person. If we don't say you, we can prevent a lot of defensiveness. If we don't ask the question, why did you, because it's very pointed, then we can prevent some defensiveness and potentially hurting them and causing some conflict. So the second piece of feedback to really avoid hurting someone's feelings is to get their involvement, to engage them, to show them that you're on their side. So when you're asking them about the feedback, they get to share their own thoughts. And it's not, why did you do this? It's, you were late to the meeting. What can we do next time? And the person might come up with some excuses, but you go, great, what can we do next time to prevent this? You're engaging them in a potential solution instead of demanding or being authoritative. Again, it doesn't put them on defensive. It actually creates a little bit more of a collaborative team environment. And the third, this is the most important one, because leaders will come to me and be like, I've been thinking about this for a week. I need to give this feedback. Nah. Or even worse, it's performance review time and I have to give this feedback and now it's been 3 months. If you don't want feedback to hurt someone's feelings, you have to give it immediately. If something happens in a meeting, maybe that person's late to the meeting, immediately after that meeting, you go give them some feedback and you have a conversation with them. Feedback, if you want it not to hurt someone's feelings, has to become a normal conversation. And that then, imagine if the culture of your team was to give feedback and everyone just expected it and wanted it. It was like, if they weren't getting it, they were confused. This is how we can create almost like a very trusted, growth-oriented culture that thrives on feedback, which will 100% take a lot of the edge off of it. But if someone never gets feedback, all of a sudden now it becomes like the end-all be-all of their career and their life, especially if it's only given in a performance review. Okay, everyone, I hope this helps. I hope you go give some feedback. If you do, let me know. Send me a message. Send us an email. Information is in the comments. You can find me, Dr. Benjamin Ritter, Live for Yourself Consulting. If it did help, share it with a friend. Share it with a leader. Make sure you like, share, comment on this video wherever it is. Spread the good word. It really helps us, really just make a difference and help leaders grow and be more impactful, which ultimately creates a world of work where people can be fearless and live more for themselves. Thanks, everyone.